Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. My name is Perla Chicone, and I am from OSCO. OSCO is the leading hospitality network, and today we are making possible one of our main visions, to connect you with top employers around the world. Today, we have the honor to have Kimpton Seafire and Hotel Indigo from the Cayman Islands. We are going to be presenting to you today all the benefits that you have being part of this group, and also all the incentives that are provided once you choose these destinations. With us, we have Imre and Jacqueline from the Kimpton Seafire team today, and also they will be presenting both properties in order for you to know what you can expect, all that is available for your growth, for your benefit, and also make sure to pop any questions in our chat box so we can answer them live and see everything that you need to know all together today. So without further introduction, Imre, I'm going to pass the lead to you so you can move on with your presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me now? I hope yes.
Perfect.
All right. Welcome to our career seminar. My name is Imre Marazzi. I'm the Area Food and Beverage Director of the IAG Properties here in Grand Cayman. I would like to introduce you our amazing hotels today, along with my amazing colleague here, Jacqueline Thompson from the PNC People and Culture Department. And hopefully we're gonna have some attraction among this amazing crowd and having you with us very, very soon, working with us, living with us here in the paradise in the Caribbean. As I mentioned, I'm the Area Food and Beverage Director here, overseeing both properties. The Kimpton Seafire Resort, which you see on the picture on the left side, which has 264 rooms, 6 food and beverage outlets, and amazing banqueting facilities that can cater up to 700 people. On the right side of the picture, the pinkish building you see is our Hotel Indigo Grand Cayman, the AAA 4-diamond property, which we opened last year with 284 rooms and 6 additional food and beverage venues. So this you see on the picture, that's amazing settings and very nice climate. Of course, we are in the middle of the Caribbean. The weather is guaranteed. It's 365 days, except the 100 rainy days. Great and enjoyable. We have great beaches, of course, and we have amazing opportunities to have employment here in our hotels. Today, we would like to introduce you the Cayman Islands and this destination in the Caribbean, which is the culinary capital of the Caribbean. We call ourselves on that way, with over 40 hotels and more than 500 restaurants to choose from. The islands are a home for goodies, for food lovers, with extensive offering and large range of cuisines from all around the world. If you see, this is the Kimpton Seafire Resort, our AAA 5-diamond Forbes 5-star property with a Forbes 5-star spa establishment as well. On the left side, you see the Kimpton as such, and next to it, the other building on the right side is our residences with additional opportunities for our luxury clientele to stay at. On the beach, you see we have amazing pool and beach services and great option for our guests to enjoy and relax on the beach with this sandy, great beach, which we call 7 Mile Beach. The location, the 7 Mile Beach area, is just right at the middle of all the attractions. A lot of restaurants, a lot of attractions nearby. And we are super proud of having our Forbes 5-star and our amazing quality here in the Caribbean. As mentioned, we are in the middle of the 7 Mile Beach. We have bungalows, we have several pool and beach activations. We have a kids club, a water park, and a lot of other activations we are offering to our 5-star clientele. Regarding the Kimpton Seafire Resort, our culinary activations and culinary offerings include, but not limited to, our Ave restaurant. Ave is an award-winning Mediterranean restaurant with over 200 seats and offering Mediterranean cuisine inspired by Caribbean dishes and an extensive bar offerings. The beverage program is led by our great bartender team, led and driven by our beverage manager, the world famous Mr. Jim Wrigley. Our Avesita restaurant is a smaller restaurant within Ave restaurant, offers Spanish tapas, small plates, and exclusive chefs-driven menus at our chef's table, the Avesita chef's table offerings. Kokolova restaurant is on the beach. You saw it on the previous pictures on the left side. It's a 220 seats restaurant, open air restaurant, offers Mexican food, tequila tasting, mezcals, and our world famous piña colada, which we are selling off 35,000 portion on an annual basis. So it's just so cool. We also have the Pantry, which is a grab-and-go restaurant within the establishment. Pantry offers sandwiches, light snacks, salads, Danish pastries, coffee specialties, fresh pressed juices in the morning hours, as well as bottled juices, beverages such as beer products, wines, and champagne for our guests to go. One of our newest venues in the Kimpton Seafire Resort is our Library by the Sea, which we established in 2022. Library by the Sea was originally a lobby bar, but when we started to work on the project with our owners, we decided to elevate the bar experience to our guests, and we established the Library by the Sea, which is a very unique, one and only, and one-of-a-kind bar in the lobby area of the resort. Library by the Sea last year was selected among the top 50 best bars in North America. And this year we were jumping off the rank from the 35 to the 30th. So our goal for the next year is to become in the top 10. And also our beverage team has been working on being the top 50 best worldwide. So our team is going to be traveling to Hong Kong this month and to the London Cocktail Week to participate and to lead the beverage programming and introducing Library by the Sea in the world market. Also, Library by the Sea was elected last year to the top 10 international hotel bars in Americas. And 2023 and 2024, we were awarded by the Spirited Awards, the top 10 honoree for the best international bar for Latin America and the Caribbean. Of course, beside the venues and beside all the culinary offerings, we have great island-inspired event experiences. Our banquet space, internal banquet space, offers 20,000 square feet of banquet space within 3 rooms. We are hosting local events and groups. A lot of groups and a lot of local events from the Cayman government, Cayman Tourism Association, as well as from international clientele of the world. We do not have any boring meetings. We have island-inspired, music-inspired, local cuisine-inspired meetings. We have a great beach venues as well, the Beach South and the Beach Deck event spaces, where we can host up to 700 people outdoor with live music, Caribbean barbecue, and several other activations. Now we are talking about the Hotel Indigo, our newest baby on the floor on board. Hotel Indigo was established, and that was just a thought 5-6 years ago, but our owners invested a lot of money, a lot of energy, and a lot of efforts. By the way, we have amazing owners here. Dart Hospitality Group owns several other properties and several other restaurants on the island, and they are very, very supportive by developing projects and bringing more and more innovation to our properties. So Hotel Indigo Grand Cayman, we opened last year in May, and ever since the hotel became #1 Hotel Indigo in the world, our guest satisfaction scores, our employee engagement, our food quality, our F&B offerings are on the top-notch level. That makes this unique property a one-of-a-kind Hotel Indigo. Since we opened our property, Indigo was selected to the best Hotel Indigo in the world. Currently, we are #1 in terms of guest satisfaction with over 98% GSS, Guest Heartbeat Medallia score of the overall quality and guest experience. Hotel Indigo is surrounded by everything which is local. We can say the Kimpton Seafire Resort is representing the ultimate luxury on the market, aiming to be better and offering elevated guest experience to our guests. Hotel Indigo is more to talks to more to the neighborhoods. When we developed the project, Hotel Indigo is worldwide famous of delivering neighborhood stories. So what we did and what we've been doing here is we are creating neighborhood stories. We are partnering with local vendors, local farmers. We have local artists. We have more than 400 artworks displayed in our property, which we are proudly showing to our international guests. Hotel Indigo is a lifestyle property. Having said that, we have a lot of fun in the operation. We have a lot of innovative solution for our operation. We are hosting a lot of events, 282 exceptional harbor and ocean view guest rooms we have, and guests loves us because of our unique setting, because of our approach, because of our friendly and exceptional service. By the way, all of our team members are Forbes trained as well, so it's extremely important for your career. If you join us, you will get all the Forbes 5-star training. You will get a great atmosphere, a great work climate, and an amazing work culture to work in. The culinary highlights of the Hotel Indigo is, of course, we have the one and only unique Rasa restaurant, which offers exhibition dining, a 5-course chef-driven menu on a daily basis. We have partnerships with international chefs, with international restaurants, intercontinental properties from all around the world. They come, they partner with us, and we showcase some great menu offerings pairing with the best wines we can find on earth. So Rasa is an exhibition dining, chef-driven 5-course menu, only with 20 seats, but it's a unique opportunity to grow. Our goal is to become Michelin starred or Michelin recommended in 2026. In Catalina Restaurant, it's a very unique setting. Catalina is a free meal dining venue, offers Californian coastal classics with a twist, featuring fresh, locally sourced ingredients with a vibrant from-the-scratch cocktail program, and of course, California wine-driven beverage menu. Catalina offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Our Sunday brunch, just like at the Kimpton Seafire, is one of the best on the island. We are very proudly serving 120 to 200 guests on a weekly basis for Sunday brunch. Guests just love us. They love to come to us. We have live entertainment. We have great vibes, and we have a great team to serve and to prepare food for these local and international guests. Pom Pom is our rooftop venue, which is on the top of the building on the 10th floor, the first and so far the only rooftop restaurant in the Cayman Islands, offering South American inspired cuisine, rum-driven cocktails, signature cocktails, and amazing bottle service and champagne. 180-degree views of the Cayman Islands from the highest rooftop lounge is just a lifetime experience to get there. So you will be very proud to come and work in this great environment. Our Millbury restaurant within the Catalina in the ground floor at Hotel Indigo offers classic sushi dishes with a creative twist on every single dish, offering a unique sushi dining experience to our international clientele. We also have omakase nights in Millbury that offers 5 to 7 course omakase experience to our guests. We do it on a monthly basis. There are a lot of activation going on in the ground floor operation, but all over the resort, which we are proudly using as a marketing tool to become better, to become more attractive to our local and international guests. Cafe Alula, just like at the Kimpton Seafire, offers a grab and quick bite for or a refreshing drink. Any time of the day, we have coffee specialties, fresh squeezed juices, sandwiches, pastries, and a one-of-a-kind birthday cake catalog where the guests can walk in and pick their favorite cakes for their birthday parties all over the island. Butta bar at the pool bar. We are offering lounge and poolside dishes, great refreshing cocktails, champagne, and different other bottle services. We were the only and actually the first bar in the Caribbean that partnered with Veuve Clicquot, the famous champagne brand, and we established our Sun Club at Butta Bar by Veuve Clicquot. This activation went for 1 year long. Now we are partnering with different other brands, different other vendors for the future. But I just wanted to highlight to you that our F&B programming is not just a regular culinary calendar. We've been working together with our sales and marketing teams, our rooms division teams, to create something unique, something special, ridiculously specialized experience to our guests. Everything what we do in food and beverage is aiming to be the best on the market, to be the market leader. We want to set trends. We don't want to be followers. And this is the mentality of our colleagues, of our associates here in our properties. We lead our operation based on 3 key principles in food and beverage, but all over the hotel. It's integrity, honesty, and teamwork. These are the key principles we are driving our operations at. We have a great team, as mentioned. We are paying high attention to the well-being of our team members. Jackie will talk about it in a couple of minutes. I just wanted to make sure whoever will be our new colleague amongst you, you will be enjoying the work with us. It's a great team. It's a great family. We take care of each other, and we are looking after each other. As mentioned, the pom-pom, just to highlight the venue a little bit more, when we opened the rooftop, we already knew that was going to be the best, one of the best restaurants on the island. Daily, we are serving 350 covers in that space, only having the operation open for dinner. And we have DJs 3 times a week. We have several activations, the Astro nights, the social sunset activations. That generates extra business and extra revenue to our hotel. And of course, pom-pom is in the middle of the attraction of our customers. The Rasa, as mentioned, the chef-driven menu, it's one of the highlights of the culinary offerings of the Hotel Indigo, which we are so proud of. And we are changing the menu on a quarterly basis, based on a cuisine, based on a season, based on an ingredient. Currently, we have the Mediterranean, Middle Eastern cuisine on the spot, and we are serving a 5-course menu based on Middle Eastern and Mediterranean cuisines. Meet and celebrate, of course, at Hotel Indigo. We have extensive banqueting facilities as well. We are cooperating with the Kimpton Seafire Resort of using and synergizing our efforts to host as many successful events as possible. The best collection of the venues in Cayman, I usually say to our guests, we have some outdoor spaces, landscaping in the garden, and we have one of the best ballrooms on the island that offers a wide selection and a great variety of food and beverage elements to our local catering offerings and the group business as well. Now we are looking at working at the Kimpton Seafire at the Hotel Indigo, and I will hand it over to my colleague, Ms. Jacqueline Thompson, from our amazing PNC department, People and Culture, and she's responsible for the trainings as well. So she will introduce you how to work in Grand Cayman and how to work and live in Grand Cayman. Thank you so much. Jackie, all yours.
Hello, everyone. I hope we're all doing well. So I will tell you a little bit about working about Cayman Islands before we get to working. So Cayman Islands, a population estimated at 88,833 occupants of the island. We are approximately 22 miles long and 8 miles wide. So we are not a very big island. Nationality is very diverse. We have 135 different nationalities living here. Our dollar is called KYD, Cayman Islands dollar, and one Cayman Islands dollar is equivalent to $1.20 USD. Our language is English. Life in the Cayman Islands. We drive on the left. So sometimes it's a little bit difficult getting adjust to, if you're from a country that drives on the right. Rain is very quick and can be heavy. We have high and low season. So there are season times when we're booming, and then like now we're in our slow period. We are we celebrate our activities. We have a local festivities such as like we have Batabanu, we have Carnival, we have Pirates Week, and this is when all the locals come out in their costumes, and we even have people travel from far and wide to enjoy these activities with us. Quiet evenings. Because it's such a small island, a lot of times most of our restaurants close between 9 and 10 p.m. Everything else would be more like a nightclub where you get to enjoy, nice beverages and music. If you're into dancing, that's a really good thing. Mail can take long to get here. So someone might send you a postcard for Christmas and you don't get it until February. It takes a very long time to get to the island. There is no direct income tax on the island, which is amazing. The food price because of importation can be a little bit more expensive than other places, and this is because we do not have income taxes. We have a lot of underwater wonders. If you like snorkeling, this is the place to be. Beautiful sightseeing under the ocean. We have very exotic cuisine, as Emery did mention, but we also have a lot of local cuisine also. Cayman Islands is known for turtle stew. Some people pet turtles. We preserve them, and it is the national dish of Cayman Islands. So when you do get here, this is something that you must try. Turtle stew. We have unique wildlife. We have iguana, blue iguana, that is indigenous to Cayman Islands, and we do preserve our blue iguanas. And you will find chickens wander into your yard randomly. We have this little thing that we call a goatee. It's like a rabbit. It is also indigenous to Cayman Islands. Um, island time. Island time, we are very slow. It's not a rush, when you're coming from a big city that you have to rush all the time. Cayman Islands, or the fastest speed limit in Cayman is 50, and that is on the eastern side of Cayman, which is not as developed as the 7 mile stretch. On the 7 mile stretch, however, it is 25 miles. So it is a very, slow pacing, slow moving island. We do have a season that is called hurricane season. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but hurricane season is normally between June and in November. We don't really get hurricane, but we are always on the watch. We hear whatever is going on out there in the ocean, and other places we might get a little bit of rain from that, but hurricane normally stay away from us because we have so many lights on, they don't want to come here. Cayman Islands is really a tropical paradise all year round, a very amazing place to live. Now, let's talk a little bit about Cayman Islands immigration. All expats are required a work permit to work in the Cayman Islands. Permits are specific to employer and positions. To change positions, like if you want to if you're promoted, if you get a promotion, then the government requires that we submit an amendment for your work permit. So amendment means that they're going to change your work permit status. So if you start, let's say, as a bartender, and then you're moving up to a supervisor, then we need to submit an amendment for your work permit to state that you are now a supervisor. It depends on your job description. You can take a dependent with you, wife, kids, husband, but it based on your job description, its specific circumstances. The term limit for work permit in Cayman Islands is 9 years. The good thing about that is that you do have the opportunity that you can apply for PR. PR is permanent residence. And if you are qualified, then you might get the opportunity to remain here for as long as you like. Immigration law reforms expected in 2026, and there might be some changes. They might increase the rollover policy to 2 years instead of 1. And let me explain the rollover policy a little bit better for you. So you are allowed to remain in Cayman Islands for 9 years on a work permit. However, after the 9 years, if you did not apply for permanent residence, then you will need to leave the island. Now it is for a year, and then you can return after a full 12 months off the island. However, they might change that 2026 to 2 years. Let's wait and see what happens. There might be also some restriction in changing employer. Now, you're allowed to do so, but they are thinking of in 2026 that you will need to leave the island for 6 months before you can change employment. So you would need to leave 6 months and then return after that. No, they don't have that, but they're thinking about it. So that might change in 2026. The different types of work permits we have temporary work permit that can go between 3 to 6 months. Then we have seasonal work permits that goes up to 8 months. Then you have to leave the island and return 4 months later or 6 months later. We also have a work permit grant. So first we would submit a temporary work permit that would get you here faster. And after 3 to 6 months, then we would submit for the work permit grant. And the work permit grant can be up to 3 years at a time. We also have work permit renewal. So after the duration of 1 to 3 years, depends on the length of time that they grant the work permit for, then we also submit a work permit renewal for you. And as I mentioned earlier, that can go up to 9 years. We can keep submitting a renewal for you up to 9 years. To submit a work permit, there's requirements that we need. We would need a medical cover letter that is completed by a medical doctor, a police clearance from where you're coming from. When you get here, you will need to do an English test. If the country that you're coming from, English is not your first language, then we would need to do that. And you need to have, your certificates, the relevant certificates, relevant educational background. And this sometimes based on what you're applying for and what they ask for. Benefits that you get. We submit all your work permit paperwork for you. You don't have to worry about that. We also do plane ticket relocation to Cayman Islands that covers up to $1,800 US. You get 2 weeks accommodation upon arrival. That can extend to 3 weeks if needed. We do complimentary meals, During your work days, uniform for uniform employees is provided and laundered for you, so that takes the pressure off. We do have medical insurance that the company pays 50% and hourly employee pays 50. For a managerial role, the company cover 100%. Cayman Islands is required for us to pay pension. So pension is 5% for you, and the employee match the additional 5%. But if you're coming to the Cayman Islands for the very first time, you do have a 6 months probationary period, a 9 months probationary period before you start paying pension. You're entitled to 2 weeks vacation pay after 6 months probation, and when overtime is required, it is paid time and a half. So it's 1.5 time hourly rate over a 9 hours work day and or a 45 hours work week. And if you work on a public holiday, you get double that. If you do not work on a public holiday, you get pay for the public holiday either way. If you work, you get more. If you don't, you will only get for 9 hours. We do have hotel discounts because we are under the IHG umbrella, which is Intercontinental Hotel Group. So because we're under IHG, we do get worldwide hotel discounts. That is an amazing benefit. And this could be like room rate from $39 to $139. It just depends on where you stay. There's also 50% discount at Kimpton Seafire and Hotel Indigo on restaurants. And when you travel, you also get 50% discount worldwide also if you book under the employee rate, which is IHG employee rates. Managers get dry cleaning for professional clothing and parking in the garage, use of hotel gym, and already have your own parking area also. That is a part of the benefit. You don't have to worry where you're going to park. Now, these are the current jobs that we have open at Kimpton Seafire and Hotel Indigo. We have, for front of the house, we have supervisor, which is indoor, and we have 2 positions available. The hourly rate is $11 US, and that includes gratuity. And the gratuity range could be between $12 to $14 per hour. We have server, we need 2. We have 2 positions available. For a server, the hourly rate is $7. And yes, gratuity is a part of it. And gratuity could also be from $12 to $14 plus tips. Don't forget the tips. We have bartender position available, 1, $8 plus gratuity, and the range is also between $12 and $14 an hour plus tip. Culinary, which is back of the house. We have chef de partie, 2 positions, $13 an hour. Gratuity can be $10 to $12. Sous chef for banquet department, which is a senior role, and this is not an hourly role. We have 1 position available, 65 to 80K yearly. Lead steward, we have 1 position available, $10 an hour. Gratuity, 10 to 12. Purchasing and receiving supervisor, 1 availability, $16 an hour. Gratuity, 10 to 12 per hour. Rooms, front of house, guest relations, VIP concierge. We have 1 position available, $9.75 per hour. Gratuity, $10 to $12 plus tip. Administrative coordinator, and this is 1 availability, $12 an hour plus gratuity. That would range between $10 to $12 an hour. We have a little video for you. Enough of me talking. And then after the video, then we will go to questions and answers. So all your questions that you have, ask, and we're here to answer for you. So this is a video that was done by our employees, and it is very interesting. Please enjoy.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Hi, I'm Rupa Shrestha.
Vikash Chaudhary.
Beata Grinwald. My name is Vera Karazada.
My name is Amit Yadav.
Jacqueline Thompson.
Tina Bard.
My name is Big Mac. I work at the front office and I'm the assistant front office manager.
I'm a reservation supervisor currently for Kimpton Seafire and Indigo.
I'm working in Batabar
From housekeeping department.
Front of house concierge.
Bell and Valet at the front drive.
Supervisor at Catalina AM.
Supervisor in the purchasing department. I'm a head bartender at Coca-Cola.
I love working at Kimpton Seafire because of the culture and the people.
It's the people.
They are like energizers, so they're like coffee to me, a double shot espresso.
Hardworking people.
I think our staff is amazing.
I love the fact that I can be myself.
The best team I ever had.
Here, the diversity is a priority.
Super diverse.
The rich diversity.
It's challenging.
Every single day is different than the previous one, and every day kind of poses new challenges to kind of learn something new from.
I like working in Grand Cayman because I'm a Caymanian.
I'm a Caymanian.
Well, I'm born and raised here.
It's home.
And I was born and raised here.
Cayman is home to me.
Grand Cayman is beautiful. It's a small island, but it's a very nice island, and everyone is really nice with you.
People is very helpful. You ask for help and you get the help immediately.
People's over here, it's Cayman kind. Everything is so amazing.
The community in Cayman Islands actually makes you feel welcome.
Family loves Cayman because to them it's a home away from home, especially where they can see the nature and the chicken running all around.
Having the beach a stone throw away from work is definitely a plus point, I have to say.
One word to describe my team would be creative.
Unity.
Dream team.
Powerful.
Passion. Always when we do something, it's with passion.
Family away from family.
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 I would say resilient.
Hardworking.
Supportive.
Dedication.
Colorful, because they're so unique and so diverse. Even though everyone comes from a different place, we blend so perfectly together, and it's just honestly amazing.
We all are so different and we have acceptance to understand each other.
It's just like a big family. We're all loving. And that same love is naturally extended to everyone else.
They used to teach me a lot.
It's very comfortable.
We're always there for each other.
Man, I look forward to work with them every day.
We had a great day every day.
I wouldn't want to work anywhere else.
All right. So that was our presentation for today, and I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you liked that. I was a little bit overexcited at the beginning, but I hope you liked our presentation. This is what we are, this is where we are, and this is who we are. And we are ready for some questions.
Well, thank you again to you for presenting everything that Kimpton Seafire and also Indigo have to offer. It's such an honor to see how happy your employees are, because it definitely shows that it's a great place to work. So having the opportunity to expand this to the OSCO network is something amazing. So we did receive some questions that we would like to cover. And one that we have is, what is the procedure during hiring by European countries?
It's a relatively simple process. We have to complete the paperwork. Once the applicants went through the selection process, we're going to interview the candidate. And we would like to interview candidates from all different angles. If it's a candidate for food and beverage position, I would like to ask the chef to interview our candidates as well. So my counterpart, Chef Massimo, is in charge of the entire culinary offerings of the both resorts. And once we make the selection, we will ask the candidate to complete the paperwork, as Jackie mentioned. And once the paperwork is completed, the police record check from the home country and the paperwork and the paperwork required from the Cayman Island, we send a package to the candidate to fill out the papers, having said that we need passport pictures, this format to be sent back to us, as well as the police record sheet. Our PNC department, the People and Culture department, will issue the paperwork. Depending on the position and the urgency, it can be a regular work permit process or an express work permit process. And once it's done, we will notify the candidates. And we will arrange the flights for her or him to fly into the Cayman Islands. Once he or she is here, she has to pass the English test within 2 weeks of arrival, and she has to pass a medical test as well at the local doctor within 1 week after the arrival. Once it's all done, all clear, she's with us. She's working with us as well. As Jackie mentioned, we are offering accommodation in one of our hotels for 2 weeks. It can be extended for 3 weeks, depending on availability, of course, to start the new life in the Cayman.
Perfect. Well, thanks again for that information. We have another one that is, what is the age limit on recruitment?
18 years of age. The minimum or the maximum?
Both.
minimum 18 years. We cannot hire minors, but also there are no limitation on at the maximum.
Okay. Also regarding the visa, no limitation on that, right?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. Another question is, what type of visa is needed to work in this hotel in the Cayman Island? I have a Hungarian passport.
You need to go through the Caymanian visa process, just like I did from Hungary. So you as mentioned, you have to submit your paperwork, which we're gonna send it to you, as well as the pro forma police record check from your home country and the preliminary medical screening. Once you submit all this paperwork, our PNC department will take over and they will apply for your local Caymanian visa. EU, US, wherever you're coming from, you have to apply Caymanian visa.
Okay.
And also very important that the candidate need to find out what they need to go through the other countries. So we do it from this end, but if they need a special visa to go, for example, through the United States or anywhere else, then they would need to get that done first, so they don't get stuck.
Absolutely. So it's very important to mention, if you are coming from certain countries, need special approvals, for instance, to enter the UK, because we have direct flight from the United Kingdom. There are British Airways flights on a daily basis. So it's the easiest way to reach to the Cayman Islands via London. So you need to make sure from your end that you are eligible to enter the UK or the transiting country before you heading to the Cayman Islands. Our company cannot take responsibility of a potential visa rejection or entry visa rejection in the UK or the US. Unfortunately, we had such cases, and it's a great question. You have to make sure you are eligible to reach Cayman Islands, so then we can take over.
Okay, great. That's good to know as well. Another question, any upfront payments from candidate side?
Nope. No, we do not collect money. We do not collect. If somebody is approaching you on behalf of Intercontinental Hotels Group, IAG, or any other employers, they try to collect money from you. Please do not fall into that trap. It's a scam.
Well, good to know. Yeah, that's very useful to actually know beforehand. So keep that in mind, all of you attempting to apply. So another question is, what qualities do you look for in a great employee at your hotel?
Looking for integrity. We are looking for honesty. We are looking for good attitude. I hire attitude. I hire the right attitude. Everything else can be taught down the road. And I'm looking for experience, particularly at the Kimpton Seafire Resort in the food and beverage division. We are looking at 5-star operation experience, preferably Forbes 5-star, but Forbes 4-star also to be considered. We are looking at the well-groomed individuals. They are open-minded and they are flexible. Nothing else is required. We are teaching the rest. Again, as you saw on the video, we are as a family, and sometimes I don't like to use that word family because everyone has a family back home, but we help each other, we support each other down the road, and we are elevating the person who are not at the level we wanted him or her to be. And this is how we work, and we motivate each other, we support each other on a daily basis. Open door policy, succession planning, internal promotions, professional and personal support if you need it. This is how we do things. This is what makes us different from our competitors.
And very important, someone that is adaptable.
Yeah, adaptable. We need adaptability. We need to. There is an This is an ever-changing environment. It's a fast-paced business here. Sometimes we have 700-800 people in the resort in just the Seafire, and additional 700 people in the Hotel Indigo. We are trying to streamline our efforts and synergizing our team efforts. So one day you work in Kokolova, maybe next day you are required to work in Ave. So it gives you additional professional support to develop yourself, to develop your skills. We have all the necessary trainings in place: Intercontinental Hotels Group, IAG University, hands-on-the-job trainings, the Forbes trainings, food and beverage 5 minutes trainings. We have lineup meetings. We never use the opportunity to attend and conduct lineup meetings for our team members. It's essential. Having proper communication channels, communicating to the team members and above as well. So we keep those communication channels online. We have town hall meetings on a quarterly basis. We have Employee of the Month award. We have Employee and Supervisor Manager of the Quarter awards. We celebrate difference. We are aiming to be better at all times. So this is the environment. If you guys are looking for that, we are here for you. We are very competitive on the market. You put it on your CV. You worked at the Kimpton or the Hotel Indigo in Grand Cayman 2 years, and the world is just opening for you anywhere else. If you want to head to the Middle East, if you want to head to the other Caribbean islands, IAG and our properties are super supportive. We are looking at career paths. We are not looking for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months employment. Our goal is to keep you here at least for 1 year. And I think it's beneficial for you to stay at least minimum 18 months, 24 months to jump to the next one.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. Another question that we have is, how soon after hiring does the relocation process take?
Depending on the paperwork, how fast you can complete the paperwork. Now we are in a low season. Our goal is to start hiring process as of 1st November. This is our ultimate goal. And we are considering different options, seasonal assignment, as well as fixed term appointments, as Jackie mentioned, with a contract, of course. It's relatively fast. Government and particularly hospitality industries has a need here on the island. So during the high season, we are turning into a very busy period. So we need you guys, we need our associates, we need our new team members. We are not desperate, however. We would like to get the best, and we are fighting for the best.
Yeah, you do have to keep the best, as you already have the best. So I'm really happy to have had the chance for you to present all the great things about the brand. We've had more questions in our chat, but by the time we will not be able to answer them all. We will
try to do my best. I can stay longer, no problem at all.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
For candidates not to purchase any tickets until the work permit is approved.
Absolutely, it's a valid point.
Important. Yes. Once the work permit is approved, then we will email to say that it's time. And as I mentioned earlier, that we do cover some of the cost for the flight tickets, up to $1,800.
Usually how it works, it's we're gonna get the approval from the work, which is the local work authority. And once it's done, the PNC department, our HR department, will reach out to the candidate confirming the work permit has been approved. Once it's done, we are working parallelly. So the department head or division head, for instance, from the food and beverage, will get in touch with the candidate and arranging the flights or the entry to the Cayman Islands. So we are waiting for the paperwork to be accomplished, and then we start to make the arrangements for the flight and for the accommodation here, as mentioned. We work together with an agency, a travel agency. So usually we book the travel via the travel agency, charge back to the hotel. So the candidates do not have to grab into the pocket to buy the initial flight.
Okay. Actually, Imre, we had the chance to skim through the questions. Some of them have already been answered by the questions that we've been covering already. Although we do encourage the attendees to send us directly a message, and in case there are questions that would need to go through you, we will let them get to you so you can help us with any doubts that they may have.
Just a couple of more bullet points. At the Kimpton Seafire Resort, we have 550 plus associates. At the Hotel Indigo, we have 320, 350 associates, depending on the season. In the food and beverage front of house at the Kimpton, we are looking at 175 associates, including bartenders, servers, supervisors, managers, bartenders, lead bartenders in different areas. At the Hotel Indigo, we are looking at 100 front of house associates in food and beverage, and about 70 culinarians. At the Kimpton, we have about 120 culinarians, so the opportunities are massive. We are running 2 factories here on the luxury level. Food and beverage, we have great trainings available, great opportunities to travel. As I mentioned before this call again, we are traveling to be on the market and to be visible at all times. We are traveling to New Orleans, to the Tale of the Cocktail. We are traveling to the London Cocktail Week. My colleagues are traveling next week to Hong Kong to enhance our visibility and availability on the market for the top 50 best bars. We are going to Mexico City to the top 50 best Americas. We are everywhere. New York City, Paris. Jackie was in Paris last week. So we are encouraging team members. We are sending team members out to learn, to develop themselves. And most important and more important, we give you a room to be yourself here as well. So
send yours.
Yeah, so you have great opportunities to learn from the crème de la crème of the profession. We have we hire our management team, our leadership team from the best on the market. We try to be a trendsetter. We don't like to follow trends. We want to be the best on the market. So it's not a regular Kimpton. It's a Forbes 5-star, AAA 5-diamond Kimpton, and Hotel Indigo is the #1 Indigo property in the world. You put it on your CV, you get wherever you want in 2 years.
Well, thanks.
Any other questions? I'm super on fire now, so let me know.
Well, perfect. We can actually I can see okay, let me quickly go over what we have. Okay. I have a question here. I have more than 10 years of experience in catering, but not a degree. Is this very important for you?
Certain school certificates are necessary to get the work permit for certain professions. So I would love to see the individual case in case we come to that point to see the eligibility of the candidate.
Okay.
Depending if he has papers from other schools, we can consider based on the experience. Absolutely.
Okay. Another question that we have is, what is the duration of the contract?
It depends. First, we to fly the new candidate in. Usually, we offer a 6 months contract because then it's easier being approved. Correct, Jackie?
Yes.
Then we extend the contract. PNC team is starting the process right away. You enter the island. So to extend the contract with additional year to 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So they do everything for you guys. It's you don't need to worry about that. Depending on the contract you are flying on with. So if it's a seasonal contract, as Jackie mentioned, it's up to 8 months. And then a 4 months break, and then you can enter back to the island. So if somebody is looking for a seasonal employment, our high season starts in November and lasts until, say, May. So that's also an option. If there is a candidate willing to do a seasonal, that's also a great opportunity for us.
And just to add to that, the length of permit is based on the immigration department. So sometimes Emery and I could have the same job, and immigration would renew my work permit and give me a year and give Emery 2. It just depends on the person that read the work permit paperwork at that particular time. However, the government, once the employer is willing to keep that employee, then that employee can be up to 9 years in the country. And sometimes they would give that candidate a 3 years work permit. So all we need to do is just pay the anniversary fee every year. And then they have another time when they will give you only one. So we have to submit for renewal every year. It just depends. That part of it is out of our control.
It's literally depending on the officer who's sitting on the day in the office, but our PNC department, the HR, is taking care of the rest, and then we extend it.
Okay, that's very, very good to know as well. We have several questions that are regarding the accommodation part. We know that you mentioned that in the beginning you can offer a period of time, but then they're asking how long can it take for them to actually find a place, and what's the average cost of it?
The average cost, depending on your needs and depending on what you are looking for. You can find accommodation in Cayman relatively cheap, and you can find in a luxury area very expensive. So what we offer for our new candidates is coming on board, staying 2 weeks in the hotel. We can extend it up to 3 weeks, and you can start your search already prior your arrival. There are some great websites. The HR department can advise you, or your department can advise you. There are always opportunities. There is a message board in both hotels, at the PNC, at the HR department. There are with advertisement, and they always advertise accommodation. We are also looking at candidates, couples or friends coming all together. We do not have such policy in place. They can't work in the same place, whatever. We have 2 hotels. So that's better. You can share costs. You can make double of the salary. You can share the cost. And again, accommodation can be relatively cheap and relatively expensive. Cayman Island is not a cheap place on earth. Cayman Island is considered one of the most expensive places on earth, but particularly in the high season, you make enough money to cover your expenses, to put on the savings on the side, and to live a very nice and comfortable life. If you share accommodation, we are looking at accommodation, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms accommodation. If you share those accommodation, of course, you share the expenses as well. So it makes your life much easier. Yes. And of course, if you are a couple, if you are married, if you are a boyfriend-girlfriend combo, you come together, you share the expenses, and you have an amazing life. You have savings you've never seen in your life.
Yeah, actually, one of the questions was regarding couples, because someone mentioned what were the conditions for that, and you just covered that as well. So that's really good to know as well.
More than welcome. Qualified candidates, more than welcome.
Okay. I have another question here. This is more actually for us to quickly cover. Someone asked, in which website do we apply? So the positions are available through osco.com. And
I have something to add in regarding to couples.
Oh, okay.
So if someone is earning, like there's a recommendation from the immigration. So if someone would like to bring their spouse or a child or children, the requirement is that you need to be earning a certain amount of money. It is at the moment an additional 3,500 Cayman Islands dollar, which would be somewhere close to maybe 4,300 USD to add one person to your work permit. So for someone to accompany the candidate, they will need to have a certain amount, like earning a certain amount to add that person to their work permit. So the government requires that because they want to make sure that the person that is accompanying you, that you can take care of that individual.
So your salary is covering the next person on your work permit.
Exactly.
So that's the requirement. So
Yes.
particularly it's beneficial for managerial positions.
Yes.
And we can do that absolutely. We have like a monthly basis cases like that, and our PNC department will evaluate the individual cases.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the second thing is for persons on a work permit, school is private. So if they're taking children, then they would need to pay for a private school for those children. Yes.
For expats, the schooling is only applicable in private international schooling. Cayman schools are meant to be and how to say booked and reserved for Caymanians.
Yes.
So by law, we have to choose international school for our children. There are certain websites that can support candidates of looking at the cost of living in Cayman Islands, all the details of living in Cayman, where to buy your groceries, where to find accommodations, and so on. Our PNC department can prepare a kind of list of these websites, and we can send it to you guys at HOSCO, and you can share it with the candidates.
Yes, definitely.
It's absolutely very helpful. Before I joined here 2.5 years ago, I studied all the website. I know exactly which area is recommended to search for an apartment, and so on and so on. So in advance, my suggestion is prepare yourself and make the necessary homework instead of coming in here and being disappointed.
Yes.
There are great advantages living here, working on the Cayman. It's a paradise. You can make money, you can save money. But also, as Jackie mentioned, we are in the hurricane belt. We were very lucky we didn't have hurricane in the last 3 years, 4 years. We had tropical storms. If you are not prepared for that, don't come to the Cayman. Go elsewhere where there is no hurricane. We have rain, yes. We have about 100 rainy days a year, but 365 days a year. We have amazing weather, sunshine and hot. It's literally one season. If you don't like summer, don't come to the Cayman Islands. We do not have snow. We do not have mountains. We do not have rivers, lakes. We do not have anything like that. We have palm trees. We have sandy beaches. And it's not necessarily for everyone. You should know where you are headed to.
Yes.
So my suggestion: prepare yourself, study the website, study the hotels, study the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Like we say in Hotel Indigo, study the local culture and try to familiarize yourself with this culture, with this environment. Tropical living, island living is not for everyone. You wanna go nightlife, you wanna have nightlife entertainment and dancing all the night long, you have to go to Miami. As Jackie mentioned, Cayman Islands basically shuts down at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. is done and dusted, and we wake up in the morning, starting the day early. The day is prepared for our tourists, for our guests to enjoy, and then the night falls, and at 10 p.m. you go to sleep. So there are bars, absolutely. They are open till 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Also, one of our venues is open till 1 a.m., the Pom Pom Rooftop Restaurant. But if you are looking for dancing the night long, like partying, never ending, it's not your place. It's the place you enjoy the year over summer, the quietness, the culture. It's very safe,
yes.
Very, very safe. It's one of the safest places on earth. The crime is basically very close to zero. There is some pickpocketing sometimes in the downtown area by the cruise shippers, but nothing else. So you can enjoy the life here. I think it's not for everyone. You stay here for 2 years, 3 years. You can stay up to 9 years before you have to leave. But you can enjoy this part of the world. You can experience this part of the world, the Caribbean. Barbados is just 1 hour flight from Cayman Island. We have direct flight to Miami. New York City is 3.5 hours. Have you been to New York City?
Jamaica is 45 minutes.
Jamaica is 45 minutes, and so on and so on and so on. Via Miami, you can reach many U.S. cities. You can reach from Cayman, Los Angeles, Houston, Nashville, Atlanta, New York, New Jersey, Canada. So you can make your trips, and once in a while, every other month, like every third month, you need to go out, to fly out for 2-3 days just to enjoy being around more people, having busy city and crowd around you. This is my recommendation. This is what you can do here. You can explore South America. You can explore Central America. London is just a British Airways fly away. If you are booking in advance, you can book your flights for $500-600, and you are in London back and forth. So that's great opportunities, and professionally, again, great opportunities. We have individuals, leadership team. Our XCOM team is just like, very, 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 very flexible, super friendly. It's not a regular. We don't know autocratic leadership. We are running the show. We are on the field, and we're just enjoying what we are doing, all of us.
I have to go, so I'm just gonna say goodbye.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for being here.
You're most welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you. I'm here. I can answer some more questions if you wanted.
Oh, well, yes, we had a question regarding where to apply. To all of the candidates, we have answered that you can apply through osco.com. There you have a direct link to all of the positions that are available within the properties. And of course, just to give you some perspective, for the moment, we are having this introduction to present everything regarding the brand. But in case you move forward, we will be moving on to a one-to-one format with you. So the idea it would be to pre-screen you as a candidate and to then go over the process so that you can make it possible to be in the Cayman Islands working for IHG hotels. So we actually, Imre, happened to cover the majority of the topics because some of them had similar objectives. Mainly, we already covered the accommodation part. We already talked about the experience that some of them may need. I know that you mentioned that some will need to have some education proof. And yeah, if the candidates feel like we may be missing any detail that would like to be addressed, we encourage you to please contact us through our email. You can answer any of the emails that we have through Zoom that have been inviting you to this specific webinar. And we will be answering through that mean. And again, Imre, if we have any questions on our end, we will be contacting you so that we can address them correctly and that everything is covered, okay?
Absolutely. Look, sounds amazing. One more thing, we've been working with 57 different nationalities here. So our team is very much diverse and everyone is welcome. So you feel really the difference here.
No, yeah, like I bet like the diversity is something very rich there. And also you've mentioned a lot about opportunities, and based on what you've already presented, it's something that is guaranteed for anyone who has the chance to be part of the team. So again, if you are interested in this type of opportunities, you can go on osco.com to find out more which are the positions that are available at the moment. And if you have any questions, don't be scared to ask us through email, answering any of the invites through Zoom, or contacting us directly on contact@osco.com. So Imre, to you and to Jacqueline, thank you so much for being here today and for presenting.
For having us.
It's been an honor, and on behalf of OSCO, we are very happy to have top employers presenting these opportunities for our community. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
And dear candidates, good luck, and I'll hope to see you soon.
Yeah. Thank you so much, candidates, for also joining us today. We're more than happy to make this dream come true. Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
Bye-bye.